What's going on, Texas Rail fans? I'm Railfan Ryan, and this is Texas Railfan 21 coming to you with another video. Now that you have seen the video of my heirloom of my great-great-grandfather, I thought I'd show you my collection of vintage pocket watches. We're gonna start, well, in this order, we're going to start from the right and work our way left. The first watch is a hunter style pocket watch because it's got a cover. Railroad watches don't have a cover. This was given to me by my stepfather. And an interesting fact that I'll get to the chain that it comes with. I'll get to in a minute. This is from the looks of it, it says it on the back. Hold on a sec. This is a doubler. I don't know the origin of this watch, but what the case says, it's a Dublin watch case manufacturing company, which is made of 14 karat gold filled, as a matter of fact. I don't actually know the origin of this watch, but I think my friend Mr. James Conductor would probably know better than me. He is an expert when it comes to pocket watches. He also tinkers with them and knows someone who's a really good watchsmith that he recommends. This watch I don't use. It's due for another tune-up because I've been having trouble with this watch. It's like slower than it used to be, and I'm having trouble winding it up. So some point this year I will take it to my jeweler to have this fixed. Of course, next in line was the one mentioned in my previous video, my 1923 Illinois Santa Fe Special Pocket Watch, which is in working order, and it belonged to my great-great-grandfather, Walter Roy Banks, engineer for the Pennsylvania Railroad, and as mentioned last time, drove the Spirit of Altoona, K4 Pacific number 1361. And it is now officially 100 years old, as mentioned in my previous video. Because it's an heirloom, I only use this watch on special events, which is why I bought the next watch you're going to see. Now this is a South Bend Railroaders pocket watch, and what makes this watch a little bit more special than my Santa Fe Special watch is that it is 14 years older. This was actually made in 1909. And I just got this fixed. And what's interesting, the braided chain that I use actually came from the hunter's watch that my stepfather gave me. Interestingly, I accidentally popped the second hand off, and at first I thought I broke it, but no, thankfully my mom carefully pushed it back into position, and it's now fixed, thankfully. I'm always careful when it comes to these antiques. And for that reason, I always make sure that my pockets are deep and are tight so they can't fall out. And that is my pocket watch collection. I do have more, but they're not vintage. They're reproduction watches that run on battery like a regular wristwatch. So I wouldn't include those in this video, but I will do a separate video for next time, as I've had those watches longer than I acquired these. As a bonus to my pocket watch collection video, here are my other watches which are not vintage. These are all reproduction watches, and they all take the simple watch batteries. We'll start with this one. This was the very first pocket watch I was given. My dad got me this when he took a trip to Durango, Colorado. What I love about this watch is that the hands are either made of gold, the numbers and the hands. I'm not sure if that's made of brass or gold. I do not know. My next watch I have is this. I don't know what kind this is, but what's interesting about this watch is that it actually has a little box that gives you the date of the month. This is what it looks like on the front. It's got a train carved on it. Now this watch is still in production. Sponsored by Lionel as part of their Polar Express, you can get a collector's Polar Express conductor's pocket watch, as seen from the movie. And it actually has Lionel engravement on the back. But unlike the movie, if you remember that detail before Santa leaves the North Pole where the conductor checks his watch, you notice that this actually changes words, and there's only one hand that either goes left that you're about to be late or right that you're about to be on time. But this watch doesn't have that feature. It has regular hands, and it only says December 24th. I still have this, but it's been a while since I used it. Plus, it's kind of hard to shut it. There we go. And lastly is this pocket watch. Yes, this is identical to this one, but this one it's either made of brass or gold. I got this when I first went to 24 Hours in Saginaw, and this was and I won this in a little competition that we did, hosted by Mr. James Conductor. Special shout out to him. I still have this watch. At some point, I might consider using these. But I have so many watches, and I have so many watches, I'm kind of sticking with the vintage here. Anyway, folks, that is the rest of my pocket watch collection. I hope you enjoyed this bonus clip and the whole video covering my pocket watch collection. I'm Texas Railfan 21. Thanks for watching.